So we're in Daniel Negreanu's room, and I brought you actually a couple of books here. Was your first book, right, Daniel?
It was, but last time I remember my name was spelled in different letters, but I guess this must be Bulgarian, huh?
Yeah. So apparently they did a translation in Bulgaria of your book. What do you think of this book, actually? I know it was made out of columns, is that right?
Yeah, well, this book is mostly, and actually could probably help a lot of people in the Bulgarian market that don't play a lot of poker. There's like little nuggets of information that help good players and people who just want to reinforce certain ways to play the game, all with my philosophy. But more importantly, if you're new to the game, you'll understand it. It's not over your head. It's not so confusing and complicated where you're like, what the? I don't understand it. So it's easy to understand. That's why the title is, Hold'em Wisdom for all players, because new players will get something out of it. And of course, guys who play a little bit will be like, oh yeah, maybe I'll try that trick. Yeah.
So would you say an experienced player would have some value for it as well?
Yeah, there's, like I said, there's nuggets. I'm working on a second book that's more geared towards, not the beginner. So if you're a beginner, don't get the next book because it's going to be like, whoo, way over your head. But, well, that's not totally true. But this one is mostly geared towards intermediate play. But it's, got my spin on it, easy to understand stuff. So anybody can get something out of it if they,
Yeah, of course. No, this is a very interesting book. But also, I mean, poker is always growing and changing, and you have to, are you changing your game a lot, do you think?
Yeah, of course. But, that's part of the principle of, like, the next book, too, is that, you have a system and a style that you want to employ, right? What I call, like, a small ball approach. But you have to learn how to do other things, too, because poker changes. In the 80s, people played one way. In the 90s, it changed again. 2000, it changed. Since the internet, it's changed even more. So you have to always be adaptable to the young players, and I am, and I have more than one way to play. So once I know how my opponents are playing, then I'll come up with a strategy that works.
All right. I know do you speak fluent Romanian?
I can understand and speak it pretty well. There's certain words where I might not. I'd be like, huh? Or if people talk really, really fast. But no, I can speak and understand Romanian.
So, for example, how would you say, I'm very proud of this book, or I like this book in Romanian, and I wish the Bulgarian people would read it? Could you say that in Romanian?
I could try. I could say something like, Eu sunt foarte bucurit cu asta pentru că am scris de mulți ani să termin asta. Și dacă ești din Bulgaria și vrei să înveți cum să joci poker, dacă cumperi ăsta, o să fie ok.
Wow, that's so good. That was good, man. Okay, so I wish you... could you sign these books, and we'll see any of the readers could get a signed copy of this?
Absolutely.
That's great. All right. So we bring this book with us to Bulgaria, and we'll see who's going to get these signed copies. And we can do that later.
All right.
Yeah. So are you ready for tomorrow's tournament?
I'm as ready as I've ever been. I feel strong. I've been to the gym. I'm relaxing in my room. I'm not going anywhere. No alcohol. I'm like thinking like a killer. I want to eat people's brains. I want to rip their heart and just like this. Yeah. So I'm focused, physically ready, mentally ready, and I've already feel like I've won it already. I'm very confident.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to follow the whole week. We're going to come back with more of Daniel Negreanu. I'm pretty sure we guarantee that he's going to be here the whole way through. And on Thursday's final table, you'll be there.
I have a suit picked out just for that day.
All right. We're looking forward to it. Thank you a lot.
Cheers.